Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Chainlink and try to suss this out, just go over some stuff that I was looking at with Chainlink. Because one thing about Chainlink, back in 2018, Chainlink was actually able to make some pretty good moves while Bitcoin was bearish. And I just was taking a look at this wave that it did right here on Chainlink. That's a pretty good wave that it went up to do. And you see here in the RSI, it's correcting it pretty far, probably telling you probably might have more upside continuing to go up this way. So I want to go over the overall picture here with Chainlink on the weekly chart. I have some stuff already set up that I was looking at with Chainlink. And, it's still staying in that area. It hasn't moved. And trying to just suss it out what's going on with it, okay? Whether it's completed a sequence or it's going to be blasting up into a wave. I think it's actually, you have a shot that it could be forming like a base like it did over here. So what I'm going to do is show you something that potentially could be going on here with Chainlink. And I just thought it was interesting. So Chainlink came down into this wave and went back up and then whizzed back down in this fifth wave. But the issue that I have with Chainlink is this right here, this whole sequence. You could get ABC out of that for sure. Okay. That was the issue with it. I didn't like it like Chainlink at the time. But this whole thing right here, so I'll show you something with it. I'm trying to go over this, suss this out right here. You can see 1.618, so ABC, and it goes into a correction. But if you go over here to Chainlink, and it's when it started, okay, it went up, back down into a wave, right? Up, down, and then back up into a wave. So, and it just looks like a three wave, came back down, corrected it, and then just went on to this bullish sequence over here. And we know what happens after that. And you can see that the targets are similar, 1.618. So you'd think, okay, it's ABC, it's nothing. And then it came over here, but it never broke the low. Okay, so it had something to do with it when Chainlink started. Very strange move that it made. It's kind of like what it did over here, up to 1.618. And then if you take a look at this whole sequence that it did right here, I was checking it out and I was like, that's a pretty strong reaction that it did. And I was taking a look at that. So you can see here a sequence, and then you see a three-wave sequence that it shot up on and back down to a five. More than likely, this could right here be an A, B, and then a C wave move, which is a nice looking flat type move that it made in the middle right there. And this right here could be similar to what it did when it started over there. Like this move right here corrected it. So if you take a look at the retrace, let me say I did a retrace on that all the way down to 886 right there on the candle bodies. I'm not saying it's going bullish right now, but something strange is definitely going on here with Chainlink. I think it's kind of similar in this area that could be doing. So here's the deal with Chainlink. What I would do is it's making this wave right here, okay? I would play it off this low, that 558. Wait for it to complete this wave sequence wherever it may end up. So as an example, Chainlink's going up into a wave sequence. It's looking like it come back down a little bit more in this area. And wherever it ends up, I would check out the retracement on Chainlink, okay? Let's say it gets up there to 730-ish or something like that, just as an estimate. It could do that, guys, because here's your third wave here, and it could be making a fifth wave up to there. And wherever it retraces to, if it gets back down to these areas. So like I said in a previous video, I was looking at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin could be doing another wave down. And that could be the time that Chainlink could make its correction all the way back down here, maintaining that low. And then you could catch this over here if you have a nice 3-wave sequence on Chainlink. Okay. That's what I would be checking out with this coin, guys. Chainlink, just looking at it, here's a 3rd-wave peak, and then it had multiple sequences up. Did it correct that whole sequence and it's just starting off to make another wave right there? So if you take a look at that, let me go back to a 12-hour chart. Is Chainlink in this? That's what's the question. Is Chainlink, has it started that? Did it make that whole process? What was this like? This is June, and a massive correction over here until November, back up into a wave over here. That's the possibility what's going on here with Chainlink, guys. And then it's going into that wave, just like so. If you think about it, that could be going on with Chainlink. So I would definitely pay attention to this. And then if you take a look, let me go back out to the weekly, see what it looks like. It's a mess right now with those waves on there, but you have this wave sequence that completed it. It came back all the way around, and then Chainlink could be going off and starting its wave run. So it'd be similar over here. You see this 3-wave move, came back down, corrected it, going into that wave, another correction, just like I showed you up there. It's just a smaller version of it. 3-wave move up, corrected it, and that small wave, it corrected it, and then you see what happens next with Chainlink. So that's what I'm going to be paying attention to with this coin. I think it's, just based off the RSI, look how low that came, and it's in this sequence right here. And then it's starting something new, in my opinion, guys. Has it broken that on the weekly? Probably not quite yet. It's working on it. If you can see right there, you take that trend to there, and you can see it's working on it right now. Once it gets back over there, probably bust over it possibly and do a back test, and it's going to be doing something new over there with Chainlink, guys. So that's what I would pay attention to with this. And, it's just too similar. It's just too similar down here, guys. That's what I'm, too similar over there. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.